Both Westbrook and Wall accompanied by huge contracts, of course. Westbrook, and during these unprecedented times, the home and season opener is tonight, right here. Where else? On NBC.
Surprised about, not the backcourt, of course. That's Westbrook and Beal. The forwards, the rookie matchup against this lineup. Ben Simmons, a 6'10" point guard. Seth Curry, Danny Green. The
playoffs last year, and the 76ers, who are eliminated in the first round, and we are running to his 13th season now in the NBA, and again, acquired from the Houston Rockets for John Wall. And the
operate there with the nice little knockdown.
Good to see Ben Simmons trying one from the elbow as
about controlling the pace. You can see Westbrook off the glass, head up, looks to be running.
In both eyes. Sixers trying to break an 0 for 3. Simmons ahead of the pack, running the floor, and Ben
Beal in transition, loses it. Green gets it, finds Ben able to split two defenders up and in off the glass.
He's wandering around without a man. Tobias Harris getting a touch, and he delivers. Westbrook always on the move. Nice defense by Simmons. There's Bonga teeing up a 3. Simmons with a height advantage on Westbrook and able to take run. Running more pick and rolls this year than ever before. Certainly more Richardson.
Nice to see the shooter put the ball on the floor. A little two-man game with him and JoJo.
32, a couple of years older than the player he was traded for in John Wall. There is Harris just making.
There's given up a lot of size, whether it's Westbrook or he. No chance of stopping the bigger offensive play.
Per season last year. Simmons, the lob for Embiid. Just down a deuce.
Nice little ad-lib, a good read from
Harris working it with Embiid. Got it done. Danny Green, always a very good defender right now in the shirt of Beal, and Beal
out shooters in tough positions. Look where he is right now. Not a lot to do if you're Beal. Find it.
And hitting his first. So much for that.
You wonder who Bonga's covering their no man's land. There he is. They are running the nice pass from the corner and then changing ends quickly. Wizards up 2.
Time after Embiid took the shot, his man beat him down the floor. Sixers another turnover. Bryant running the floor and he slams for 2.
In games in the past, Westbrook just finding a streaking Bryant. No communication.
Neither coach has gone to his bench just yet. Westbrook again, and he's hitting that outside.
To play with the starting 5 makes life a lot easier when you're out there with Joel and Ben. And that bucket finishes a 9-0 run, but you're absolutely right, Mark. The amount of room to operate.
Of course, Wall was injured the entire season, took over 23 shots a game en route to averaging 30.5 next year, and get top priority to purchase seats for the 2021 playoffs. For more. Simmons last year 62% from the floor. We should mention the former 2-time Sixer Ish Smith wearing number 14 on the floor for the first time. Milton. Embiid ripping it down.
How about the defense from Beal getting a hand in on that interchange between Howard and Furk.
Now Westbrook will look to carry some of the load with Beal out as Dwight Howard. Howard signing a 1-year free agent deal with the Sixers after winning his first ring with the Lakers. There helping.
Ben calling for it quickly, wants that outlet, wants to get out and go.
And Shake Milton
having a hard time getting over clearing his visa from Europe, hence the behind the schedule.
He can get to the rim.
He can, and he's got that teardrop as well to avoid bigger defenders. Nice.
We are through 1 quarter of play. It's the home and season opener for the couple here. Westbrook was looking for a goaltend. It's a Korkmaz 3, and down it goes 4, 30-26. Second quarter action on NBC Sports Philadelphia after this. No doubt.
Appreciate them.
Second quarter of the season opener now underway, and buried that one from beyond. Last year, a career high 37% as Milton tees it up for the first time. Playing with Ish Smith and Russell Westbrook. So
Lopez playing a role there, just kind of affecting Furkan.
And the foul.
This has got to be one hopeless feeling. Watching a guy with the quick
triple-double each of his last 3 years with the Thunder. One of those years.
You're going to the Hall of Fame.
And he did it 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Maxey probing it.
Points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, doing a little bit of everything.
Milton dipping in and
not even thinking about posting up, going right out and getting shake that open look.
back doors open. Maxey able to sneak it past. 3 for 3 for 6 in his NBA debut, and that is Lopez. Good spot by Maxey. It's a Scott 3 and down it.
Just via the dribble. Selfless via the pass. Mr. Max.
This game like he's been here for 5 years.
Head on a swivel. Earlier it was a cross-court pass to Furkan. That time
on the floor. And for Bryant, the big man for the Wizards, his second. Skipping to make.
A little inbounds play. Again, we've seen Joel, a number of different guys setting screens.
Milton thinking about a 3, playing catch with Curry. That's for a 3, and for the Sixers, who come up with a turnover.
Active hands at 6'10". What a danger. Lane's able to come up with it and then knew what he wanted to do right away. The trail.
Pretty much got regular minutes last year as a rookie. Embiid and Wagner was reaching in there. And
in a triple threat position, he goes up. He's going up to shoot. So if there's contact there, that's got to be at the.
And it's not going to count. Yeah, he is right. Good job by the. Get it back to him. Cannot. Harris, was it an offensive foul?
Shot block, held his ground. You can see him backtracking and then just decides to hold his.
Sixers, their 6th turnover. Point territory.
Take a look at Beal on the Wagner, I should say, hand on when you leave the ground in traffic. I don't know if Joel was expecting it.
Bertans, the good shooter, buried
against the 76ers in San Antonio. Kind of raised all of our eyebrows then.
And then they let him go. The first shot he's taken in this game. Bertans, and suddenly the Wizards back in it.
Again. And then Beal returning it to Bertans.
3 straight threes to lock it up at 53.
And this is
up the foul moments ago. Harris giving it up. Was it a charge?
Stop. Come to a jump stop right there. And you won't have any problems with Beal. Beal doesn't.
Beal just wrestled that away from Embiid. Green is on an island here and slam.
Causing the turnover, causes the run out. Wagner.
Done.
You can see the intent by the Wizards to push the ball up the floor. Hence, it was one of our.
His 5th and final season of his contract with Washington. Embiid run into by Beal.
There. Tried to pass fake. Joel not biting. Absorbing that.
For the Sixers. And as Embiid took a tumble. Not many free throws. You have 6. 14 of the game for Embiid to lead all scorers as Westbrook snuck it.
Take a look at what he's been able to do. Not easy right here. The toughest basket of the night with the
shot clock is unplugged. Sixers down a point. Beal coasting in. Green
comes in the NBA.
And last year he pretty much had to do it all himself. Be here for this home and season opener. See Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and company to all season long through all 72 games. Actually, some in the backcourt. Thomas Bryant, who starts the half with 3 personal fouls in the middle. That is Beal.
And then him popping out. You can see right there. Does a good job of coming to a jump stop. Goes up.
And as Embiid takes a tumble, we have a call key.
There's that action again.
Brooke beats him to it. Westbrook once again tracking a triple-double. Sixers come up with a turnover. And
you take a look at the cross-court pass. Telegraph. Ben able to pick it up. Gives it to Joel.
Ben, a 58% shooter a year ago. 2 for 7.
Too easy.
Yep, and Beal slept half of that second quarter.
Well, if you move enough, you will eventually lose your man.
Avdia underneath had his.
There's that action again. Soft little lob pass. Curry underneath. Avdia. Hear the Wizards talking to each other.
Avdia hits the
floor where you're over.
Sixers have also missed their last 7 3-point attempts. Sixers need a bucket badly. Embiid attracting attention to Jamal.
Points. Not good. And I can see if Washington was this juggernaut, they are not.
And gliding in and Simmons an opportunity against Bonga, and he has it.
Baseline drop step for the second time tonight, able to take Bonga too.
Simmons looking.
Bias was coming over for that help. As we take a look at Westbrook, I think he's pleased.
Russell Westbrook now with 13, 8 boards, 12 assists. Simmons at the other end. It's Korkmaz for a three, in and out. Rebound taken by Dwight Howard. Oh, we have an offense
on the ball here. Oh, it's that right elbow.
Beal coming up with a steal. Avdia and Korkmaz trying to.
Expected to roll there. He doesn't. It allows one defender to cover two Sixers. Got to be an amazing realization to be playing at the highest level.
Simmons racing down the floor.
They are. That's more than just a regular foul. Look at that. Is he playing? I mean, he hits his own man.
To this point for the fourth-year player from LSU by what? Milton, a bump and run with Lopez.
Nice job when the ball gets kicked out to him. You can see him passing three defenders there.
Beal working it against Milton. Nothing doing.
Oh, you decide. Shot goes up here. No contact. No foul call.
Korkmaz buries the three. Westbrook or Beal on the floor at any one time. It's Bertans with a healthy three, and he's.
There it is again. Look at how far Shake has got to go just to get to the. They are beautiful, though.
Second half, to say the least. Korkmaz. That was a different. As the Sixers try to free up shooters. Embiid working over Lopez, and he fouled.
There it is again. Spacing. Faces him up, takes him one way, drop steps him along the baseline. And then Lopez somehow doesn't get the putback.
Lopez trying to take the charge. The
dangerous. Watch that left shoulder right there. You can see how it just sends Lopez.
Westbrook stepping in and stroking, and they go straight up coverage with a 7-footer Lopez. Now the double by Neto and Joel.
Just anticipating the loose ball, getting to it first. Wow.
Embiid, the focus for the Sixers on the offensive end almost exclusively, and he buried it.
Joel's had 8 points in a row. Now the next chess move is Coach Brooks. What
more points per game? The Wizards yielded more than 119. Nice look, Milton. Embiid trying to get Bryant to bite. Got it.
I know it looks like a guard, but this is not a guard. It's a big boy right here. Splitting the defenders, pulling up for the.
Embiid with 10 of his 24 so far in the quarter. It's Beal for a three. Embiid living on the left block. Beal thinking about a double. Surrounded by Wizards. Joel Embiid. Bonga.
Feet planted outside the circle.
Curry. Yes.
Are able to turn that corner, loses defender, the little one-legged teardrop.
Westbrook.
See how dangerous he is, and what a night and day proposition. Jump shot, space created, able to get past Ben, strong enough to absorb that contact.
Quarter minutes here. Of course, he was a starter, and this is NBA debut. Westbrook for Bryant. Minute the top by Simmons.
That play. Not every Wizard defender was back just yet.
Beal the plunge.
There's the post up from Bryant, able to somehow sneak it to Beal.
Missed. So after all that, the Sixers come up empty. They're down one. It's Beal for three, and he dropped.
Anybody doing it and then come back and do it 2-3 years in a row? Come on.
That was beautifully done. Milton in traffic, got it done.
Arms got to get up. Got to contest.
Simmons swooping in and
a huddle congratulating each other, and rightfully so. That's a great screen from Joel.
Beal trying to loosen the grip of Milton all the way in. Nicely done by Tobias Harris. All eyes on him. 4 to shoot. Curry thinking about it against Bryant. Yes!
See the other end of the floor. Bryant on him. Curry with the little one-legged runner. His arms.
Embiid on patrol. Bryant. Embiid has Bryant if he wants him.
All that room.
Here he goes all the way to the cup. Milton against Bonga. Fouled en route to the hoop.
There he is, drives left, able to hold off the defender.
He is in there for defense. Here's Beal. Got it. Curry.
Good look.
Oh, wide open was Simmons.
How do you lose? Both Joel and Ben, both open on the play. 4-point.
Foul. Again, the Wizards without any timeouts. Beal for three.
You've got to be strong with the basketball. Anticipate that contact. They might not call the. Got to get it in.
In 5 seconds, that's what you get. And the foul.
The Wiz fight his way through the what was called back then the D League. Played for the Santa Cruz Warriors.
That is going to do it. The Sixers come back from a 12-point deficit to Sixers back-to-back road games coming up, but
Dominant.
the totals for Embiid.